Hi guys, so it's Laura here and I have woken up at 5 o'clock and I have energy this morning to go to the gym. Wait till you see what the scales said this morning. Hi guys! Guess what? It's day 4 on the egg fast and I'm still doing it. I'm very proud of how my progress has gone on this egg fast. I thought by at least day 3 at night time I would have cracked it and just jumped in and eaten a whole bunch of broccoli or something. But no, it's been good. Minus yesterday's afternoon issues. But other than that, I'm feeling good. As you can tell now this morning, the cold that appeared magically on Wednesday has now gone. So I've put it down to, yes, I went into ketosis and the keto flu hit me. But yeah, so I'm excited. Today's day 4. I'm sad in a way also because this experiment has been good to put my body through the test of watching what I eat, only limiting what I can eat, and making myself have better eating habits. So I've been like, you can't just get up and eat a bunch of bacon and eggs for breakfast and then skip lunch. It's, no, you're fasting for 16 hours, you're having this for breakfast, you're having this for lunch, and you're having this for dinner. Eggs, 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 fat, fat, fat. Nothing else in between. So it's taught me self-control as well. I can't just be like, oh, I've had a stressful day at work, I'm going to go buy a Quest bar and just go off the rails. So it's been really good for me in a way to get back into my strict eating, meal planning. I love meal planning, but it's made me realize without meal planning, this egg fast would not be possible. And also, it's been easy for me, but hard at the same time, if that makes sense. It's hard as I've been limited on choices. It's hard that sometimes I've just wanted to, do my own thing and go and eat whatever for breakfast, but at the same time, I made these restrictions because I wanted this egg fast to work and I made the rules that I wanted to follow. So it's been hard but good at the same time, if that makes sense. I'm still loving eggs. Today, for my meals, I'm having snickerdoodles for breakfast, and I brought toasted cheese waffle sandwiches for lunch and a snack, which is a boiled egg. And for dinner, I haven't really planned dinner yet. I might have a cheese omelette or something like that. But yeah, so I'm happy. It's day 4. I'm going well. I'm feeling great. The headache and dizziness and shaking that I was worried about has not happened, so that's good. It means I've kept my salt and electrolytes up throughout this experiment, which is good as well. A lot of people I am surprised about have actually said to me, are you really following it, or are you just showing us images of you eating eggs? Trust me guys, I am really following this experiment. Those who have been following my channel for a while now have realized how dedicated I am, and when I put myself on an experiment or I want to suss something out for my viewers, I do it to the key. Straight to the point, no excuses. Not someone to be like, I only ate 2 eggs today, and then off camera I'm binging on ice cream. I'm honest and straight up and positive with you guys. If you don't believe that, then don't bother following, guys, if you think this is a whole big charm. But yeah, so a lot of people have said, I've tried egg fast, I've only gotten to day 2, I felt tired, I passed out, I got really sick. How can you keep doing it for so long? And really 4 days isn't that long, so you can't really say that I've been doing this egg fast for ages. It's only been 4 days. But I must say, it does feel more than 4 days. It feels like a week and a half. But I think why I've gone so good on the egg fast is because I've been on keto for 7 months now. My body has adapted to eating fats and really high salted foods. My body has, obviously not been eating a lot of carbs over the last 7 months. So this low carb, high fat egg fast diet is what my body's used to anyway. Except it's just ingredient restrictions pretty much. So for me, doing the egg fast since I've been on keto for 7 months was pretty easy. it just comes down to how much you like eggs pretty much, and how well keto adapted you are. So I did a urine test this morning to see if I was in ketosis. Obviously I have been. Like, God, I've been eating 6 grams of carbs a day. So I've got to be in ketosis by now. So I don't really trust these urine sticks. It did say that, you know, my ketones are a bit higher this morning, but, you know, what can you believe, those little litmus paper tests. Anyway, so I got on the scales this morning before I went to the gym. I try to get on the scales same time every morning, naked as a jaybird, to weigh myself. And here were my results. That's right, 67.6 kilos. That is literally to the dot 1 kilo loss overnight in 24 hours. So the other thing I didn't think about as well yesterday when I had my diarrhea moment is maybe that was the whoosh effect. A lot of people on keto know about the whoosh effect. It's when your body has been eating a lot of fats and very low carb over a long period of time, and your body's just like, okay, we need to empty all the water out of our cells, whoosh everything out, because your body is now running on fats, stored fats. It's in ketosis. So I think maybe that's when I went to the bathroom yesterday. That effect might have happened, which also has probably helped cause the 1 kilo loss overnight. So yeah, so I'm now down to 149 pounds, 67.6 kilos. That is huge. So I've still got another 24 hours to go, and then I'm going to do a final weigh-in tomorrow morning with another vlog of my results and my experience on the egg fast. I have noticed my body has been a bit more leaner in the face, and also after I went to the gym this morning, I took a little video of how my abs are really showing now. Not that I really have abs, but that whole section of my body, because there's no sugar and carbs just in the 4 days, I can tell a difference. My abs are starting to show. And as I said, it's pretty impressive to see those little differences in just 4 days of eating eggs and fat. But anyway, I'm going to see how I go for the rest of today. Fingers crossed it goes well, just like the other 3 days have, and I'll update you guys later on.
Whatever you want, mate. Smoke alarm went off at 9. I woke up, wiped the sleep out of my eye. She left a note, I'll be back in 5.
Hi guys, so it is now 3 o'clock and I'm having lunch, as you can see. Yeah, I was kind of hungry on the walk out, so I kind of ate one already. These cheese waffles are delicious. I'm still going to continue eating them, egg fast or not. I just love cheese. So that's one thing that I will never get sick of, is cheese. I could eat cheese all day, every day. Cheese is delicious, but it's very, very high in calories. So unfortunately, if I do eat just cheese all the time, I put on weight. Anyway, so it's 3 o'clock and my egg fast for day 4 is almost over. And in a way, I'm excited because I just want something different to eat. I just walked through Woolworths, our local food supermarket, and I was like a kid at Christmas. I was just like, broccoli's on sale, cauliflower's on sale, I could make cauliflower rice. Oh my god, bacon is half price. It was crazy, and all I did was buy 2 litres of milk. Tomorrow though, and I don't know why I'm making a big thing out of it. It's only been 4 days. 4 days out of my life I've been eating eggs. God, there's some people around the world that only get fed 1 meal a week, and here I am whinging that I ate eggs for 4 days. Silly. Anyway, I'm feeling good, no headaches, no sickness, no bad runs to the toilet, and yeah, I'm enjoying today. I've got a bit grumpy around 12:30 because everyone was getting takeaway today, so everyone came back with roast chickens, you know, potato and gravy, hot chips, and those smells just go through the office like wildfire, and I was just like, oh, I'm so hungry and I don't want eggs. So I got a bit hangry around 12 o'clock, but you know, I waited it out till 3 o'clock so I could eat my yummy waffles. So yeah, I'm gonna finish work, go home, probably have a boiled egg, and then make my last egg fast dinner. See you then. I also had a question as well, because I've been thinking about it all day obviously. If you were on an egg fast for 4 days, a week, a month, what would be your first meal when you got off the egg fast? Like, what would be that one meal you were craving the whole time that you were excited to eat once you were off your egg fast? Let me know, comment below. Give me some ideas. Alright, so it's 5 minutes later. I've been slowly eating my cheese waffles and my stomach just feels blah. It feels like right now I just ate about 10 slices of really cheesy oily pizza. My stomach it feels really bloated, and my body is saying no more, stop eating it, I don't want any more, I'm going to be sick. So that is weird because I'm really hungry and I was excited to have these for lunch today, but after just eating that one waffle and cheese, my body is like, no, we can't eat any more of this. I don't know if it's too oily or too cheesy or I've had too much eggs. My body's just like, nah, this isn't appetizing, we don't want this anymore. So I might wrap that one up and take it home, which is a shame because I'm hungry, and I know if there was a bowl of veggies here, I'd be hooking into that so fast right now. Come on, little guy. This is a magpie, or Karawang for all those non-Aussies. Oh my god, he just took it. He likes my keto waffles. Yay! You can eat them since my body doesn't want it. So I'm really angry right now because I just got back to my car and got a $140 parking fine because I was 10 minutes late back to my car. Oh my god! I do not need this today. Now I want chocolate. Hi guys, just a quick video. It's now 7 o'clock and I've had a good day and I have finished my last egg fast dinner. Yay! I wasn't hungry for dinner because there is nothing egg related that I want to eat. So I just had 2 fried eggs and 3 slices of cheese. I just cooked the eggs in butter and just ate the cheese as it is. That's all. There was nothing appealing to me tonight, food-wise. Then my mum came over to visit and brought cakes. Thanks, Mum. Thanks for remembering I'm on the egg fast. I've just done another ketone test with the keto sticks, and here's my result. So yeah, I don't trust those sticks. It's now saying that my ketones are finally noticeable in my urine. Oh, weird. But anyway, I thought I would do them along the journey just to see if there was any difference with the ketone sticks and doing the egg fast. Other than that, I am done for day 4, egg fast. Even Mum said that I'm looking well. She can't believe how easily I made it look. I told her that, yeah, today was the hardest day. But other than that, it's been going good. I feel good. I haven't had any headaches. I thought I was going to have that's the main thing I was worried about, having a big crash from low electrolytes and low sugars. And low salts. But no, I had none of that. No blood pressure crash or anything bad. So for someone who has already been on keto for a long time, this egg fast is easily possible. For someone who has not been on keto yet, or someone who has not been living on a low carb, high fat diet for a while, may find it really hard. As I was explaining to Mum, she's only just been doing low carb, high fat now, one of my meal plans. She has been doing that for 4 weeks and has lost 6 kilos. But she still said no way would she try doing the egg fast, because just eating eggs and fat, she said no way, she would cave in hard. Today, while I was thinking about what am I going to eat tomorrow, what am I going to eat on the weekend, because you deprive yourself from foods that you would normally eat. And so for me right now, broccoli and cauliflower with pumpkin is like a massive treat, because all my body has been allowed is eggs and fat. So I do see why people go, oh, I lost 5 pounds or I've lost 2 kilos on the egg fast. But over the weekend, I put all that back on. Because your body just goes into crazy mode after you've been fasting and doing a strong diet like that for so long. Once you come off it, straight away you're like, yes, I'm free. I'm not on that diet anymore. Let's go binge it and go crazy. That is what I'm not trying to do. I've got to keep my head in the game, keep focused, and think, no, we done this egg fast as an experiment, but I've also lost a lot of weight on the way. So I want to keep it that way and not go crazy overboard and just eat every Quest bar under the sun. I've got to be sensible now, and for the next week even, I've got to be very careful of what I eat, make sure my calories stay low, make sure my fats stay high, and make sure I'm still eating eggs throughout the day. Alright guys, so that is day 4 complete. The guests are still here, so I better go back out and not be rude. But thank you for following. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Welcome to my new followers. And I can't wait to do some more fun experiments down the track. I already have a few in mind lined up. So keep following, guys. And I will also do an update tomorrow of my thoughts of an egg fast, my results, and my final way in to complete the egg fast journey. Have a good night.